What's up, guys? My name is Julian You're back to another blog of posting every week until I make it. And today I am, just going about my day. I'm currently on lunch break right now. Decided to take a few minutes to step away and talk about some things I was thinking about, some stuff that motivated me and some stuff that may motivate you guys. Currently it's July 7th. It's like a perfect 82 degrees right now. The last 2 weeks have been horrible. They've been 97 degrees like every week. And for a guy like me, I hate the heat. I'd rather have, I'd rather be in the cold. Give me 25 degrees, 32 degrees any day rather than 97 degrees. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about something that kind of hit me. And I was, it's kind of something that I was told when I was younger, and it kind of stuck with me, and it's kind of pushed me every time to do the best I could do no matter what comes my way. And that thing is that it may not be, things may not be pretty right now. Things may suck for you. You may be going through a certain time that you hate, you dread being there. You wake up every day and you're like, damn, I hate this. Or you're just kind of just hating the situation you're in, and you want to be something else, and you go online and you see people that they're living this extravagant life, or whatever the case needs to be. And for me, that kind of struck a chord, because I feel like every successful person has had some type of turmoil or trouble in their life where they're like, hey, I don't want to have this anymore. I want to get up and not have to worry about money. I want to get up and pay my bills on time. I want to get up and help my mom buy her house, or help my dad get his car. Whatever the case needs to be, there was some type of turning point for those people where they woke up and said, I'm not going to do this anymore, and I'm going to go out there and do whatever I need to do to get in a certain point where I feel financially stable. And for me, that's kind of been a motivator for me. I'm not poor by any means. My family's not poor by any means. We have money. We're just a regular middle class family. But I strive for more. I don't want to ever have to worry about a bill, or have my future wife worry about a bill, or my future kids not going to a certain school because they don't have the funds to do it. Life right now it may be tough, but I think it's necessary to building the person, the man, the individual you want to be in the future. And you may say, hey, things may suck, but I think what, makes someone the best version of themselves is they make it to whatever financial standpoint they're trying to make it. They get that business, they get the car they wanted to, they get the life they wanted to, but they have value, they have character as a man, or as a person. They have character because whatever they did, or whatever the struggles, they know what struggle is. They know what it is to be on the rock bottom, and they know what work value is, and making it until you, fake it until you make it. And when you actually make it, you have value, and you spread that value onto people you work with. You could understand, you could see the hunger in someone that's coming up and giving them opportunity. You could instill those values in the kids, in their kids. And a lot of people that come from money, not a lot, there's a lot of people that come from money and they're generally good people, but a lot of people that, their parents are rich or whatever else, what seems to happen? They grow up and they're not the best people in the world, you know what I mean? So I think cherish the moments that you have. And I know it sounds really crazy. Why cherish the moments? I'm in turmoil. Why would I cherish the moments? But cherish those moments. When you get denied from a job, wake up the next day and say, hey, I'm going to go harder. I'm going to get this job. If you are financially struggling, remember that moment and go out there and do what you need to do in increments, or little bit by little bit, to make sure that you will never be in that situation ever again. I lived this in my life. I feel like I'm a pretty successful person. I've been to over 20 plus countries. I interned in Japan. I interned in France. I worked, at some embassies. I speak French fluently. I speak a little bit of Ukrainian, but I'm still have the hunger to keep going. I still have the hunger to get to a point where I could buy what I need when I want it, and I could be there for my family whenever, whenever they need me to be there for them. So I just implore you guys, this is something I was thinking on the top of my head, and I think, it gets a lot of people, because I think a lot of people are kind of just, they feel like they're stuck, and most of the cases you are, but we live in a United States, we live in a country with all its problems and flaws. There's a lot of good, and there's a lot of benefits from living here, and there's always the opportunity for you to get out your comfort zone, go out there and do something, beneficial for yourself, for your family, and for the future family. And that's just how I live my life, and I still have a long way to go. I'm 28 right now, and I know a lot of people that are older than me may say, oh man, you're so young, but for me, I'm just like, hey, I'm 28, I'm almost 30. I need to get things going, and this is how my brain works, and maybe that's a flaw of mine, and it's nothing you guys need to do, but it's also something I think is beneficial for you to grow and to push yourself even harder. And that's another reason why I have this vlog again. I know I keep saying it every video, but this vlog is to kind of show that grind and that perseverance. I have a lot of stuff I'm trying to do. I have a lot of stuff I want to do, and I want you guys to come along for the journey. I want you guys to see when I finally get that Porsche. I want you guys to see when I finally get the house, or I become a politician, or I have that steady family, whatever the case needs to be, or see me buy something for my mom or something like that. Whatever the case needs to be, I want you guys to kind of see the journey, and you say, hey, I knew this guy, I saw him on YouTube talking about this stuff, and 2 years from now, or a year from now, whatever the case needs to be, God willing, look at him now. So cherish the unnecessary, the bad moments, the hard moments, cherish it. And I know it sounds so crazy, but cherish it. Keep it within you, and let that drive you. Let that be a factor for you to keep going, and not stop for anything. Not stop for anything, because at the end of the day, no matter if you're sick, if you're, if you just got a breakup, or who knows, you're sick, you got a breakup, you're sad, you're depressed, you have anxiety, you're angry, the world doesn't care. The world doesn't care what you have going on. People see you and they say, oh, look at this person, and that's it. No one cares about any of that. But you need to work for yourself, and you need to work for your future family. Because at the end of the day, when you push through that guilt, that depression, that anxiety, whatever the case, and always get help. I'm not saying don't get help. I'm not saying like, hey, I want to go, just push through this and never think about it. But you always need to push through it. You're your own self. I don't even know if I'm saying this right, but you're your own motivator, and you're working towards something better. And that something better is your future family. And if you don't want a family, if you don't want a house, or if you don't, whatever, it's still for you. I know you still have a mom, I know you still have a dad, or you may have kids, you may have a cousin, you may have a brother, you may have a sister, someone that's means the world to you. You want to be there for them. So guys, I'm having a little technological issues. I'm just getting into this vlogging, and it's kind of all over the place right now. But I hope you guys understand, where I'm coming from. It's something I was kind of thinking about. And if you guys like these little videos where I'm kind of thinking about things that kind of motivated me and what could help you guys, I'm down to do this every day. Maybe I'll kind of just do that. Maybe some days I'll do vlogging, some days I'll do vlogging plus this. We'll see how much juice is in this, and if there's enough, we could finish the vlog a little bit today, do a little walking around, stuff like that. But if not, I hope you guys enjoy the video. There's gonna be more to come. I'm gonna post every week. I'm super excited to kind of share this journey with you guys and help motivate you guys, and kind of see what's in my mind to help you guys out. And you can just see the day-to-day of the grind, So this is, I guess, week 3 of posting until I make it. I'm probably gonna cut that out, posting until I make it, but saying it in every video because I think it's kind of evident now. But I enjoyed you guys' time, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace. Okay guys, so I lied about the ending the vlog part, I guess. We're still out here. Hold on guys. You guys have to see my car. I know I said I'm working up for a Porsche, but I truly believe this. If I ever get a Porsche, or if I ever get enough money to get a Porsche, McLaren, whatever the case needs to be, I think I'll always keep this car. Look at it. Look at it. The car just looks so nice. I think it's a one of one. I think it's always going to be something I always keep in my collection. That's not, yeah, and you heard it right. I want to have a collection of cars. A collection of cars, collection of houses, collection of different things, you know? Yeah, this is just the day in the life, you know? So right now I'm just going to walk around here, get some air, go talk to some people. I'll probably end the vlog here.